What is up, my fellow people of the strings? Welcome to the 2023 Full Draw Film Tour YouTube series presented by Onyx Hunt. We're on episode 4 today. In episode 4, you guys are going to watch You Define It by Broken Bow and the Lifestyle and Raising Backcountry Kids by Lane Walter. Let's get it.
I blew that one.
This was probably one of the greatest elk hunting weeks of my life.
We definitely got everything we asked for in the wildness.
A few days.
My father used to share his hunting stories and slides with me. This hunt brought back those childhood dreams unlike any other experience.
We on the chase to the sundown. We on the chase to the sun up. What's up? Leading the line when we run up. Chasing, chasing, chasing. Every day we chasing, chasing, chasing. No time to be wasted.
What's up, everyone? Full Draw Nation. Anyway, hey, I'm packing all my gear for a mule deer hunt I have coming up in a couple days. And I just wanted to let you guys know about our gear giveaway we're doing in conjunction with the YouTube series. So for like the next month, everything you buy, Full Draw merch, all this, shirts like the new Sunset Muley, or that's a Sunset Elk Hero shirt we got. Hats, not Onyx hat, but we've got a bunch of new hats. Check them out online. So every $1 you spend on Full Draw merch for the next month gets you entered for over 11,000 in gear we're giving away from all of our partners. Stuff like I'm packing for my hunt. New K4 from EXO. We've got a couple Hoyt bows, a couple EXOs, Vortex optics, actually unreleased Vortex optics. I can't tell you what it is yet, but stay tuned. What else we got? Crispy boots, Argali, some broadheads from Annihilator, Onyx, apps, Elite apps, the list goes on. But yeah, check out this photo after this to see more, and go to the giveaway page at the link below and to see the full list, and make sure to get entered. Enjoy the films, and thanks for being a fan.
Around here, find your peak isn't a catchphrase. It's the focus that fuels the adventure. No shortcuts, no off-season. Nothing holding you back. Vortex Nation is both a mindset and a lifestyle. A community of individuals called to breathe the rarefied air of those who understand that your limits are the only limits of the hunting, shooting, and outdoors experience.
That's the craziest thing that's ever happened.
The stories are never going to end, but that is the best part of the story.
Hi guys, my name is Corey Kukler. I'm the producer of The Lifestyle, as well as a film called You Define It. First of all, welcome to the 2023 Full Draw Film Tour. Myself, Kyle Ostran, Ryan Carter, and Wes Hogan are super honored to have our film selected for this year's tour. Our film is about an elk hunt in southern Utah on the Boulder Mountain, which is a limited entry unit known for its trophy bulls. And this story is really about resilience, determination, hard work, probably a little bit of stubbornness, the will to stick it out after one particular bull for 28 days. And when you see the size of this bull, you'll understand how easy it was for us to decide to put all of our chips on him. The way this hunt unfolded, and while we were putting it all together, we really decided that this hunt is really relatable to a lot of bow hunters, whether you've experienced the situation before or it's something you'll cross paths with later on in your bow hunting career. The more people Kyle told his story to about how everything unfolded, the more he realized whether this hunt was successful or not was really up to him to decide. There's so many factors that come into play on a hunt that killing a bull or not killing a bull doesn't determine whether the hunt is successful or not. We really hope you guys enjoy this film as much as we did putting it together for you, to enjoy a little bit of our story and our experiences during this hunt.
For most of my life, success has been defined by hitting a milestone or achieving a goal, whether that's in hunting or everyday life. Success on a hunt is typically seen as notching that tag, getting that grip and grin photo, or filling the freezer. Far too often we forget to weigh in the adventure and memories when we look at accomplishment or misfortune. Success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. That purpose is up to you to set.
Keep going. I'm good at what I do.
I'd say mine even been less than 20 yards. I don't know, it's chip shot.
Utah's become a really special place to me. I've hunted it a few times. The experiences that I've had there, the friendships that have just been gained over the years, it's really just it's a unique place, and that you get to hunt elk that act like elk. In years prior, we've always had a target bull in mind, and we've put all our effort into targeting that one bull. This year when I got the tag, Ryan and I talked about scrapping the idea of a target bull and just going out and enjoying a fun rut hunt, chasing bugles.
When Kyle bought the tag, we had a couple bulls in mind, and they turned out awesome. But we had another bull show up that has some age, has a lot of history, and has a guide with a lot of knowledge on him. So we kind of shifted gears out of our plan of just kind of having a fun rut hunt to ambush hunting this 12-year-old bull that has a lot of character.
Day 5, just been hunting the exact same spot, same stand. Haven't seen much, which isn't out of the ordinary, but more than likely, if we see an elk, chances are very high, very likely that it'll be the bull that we're trying to turn up. So
our game plan was originally just kind of sitting all day, and his rotation would have put him in there in the first week. What we didn't plan for was we didn't realize he was bedding right above the tree stand. We had to change strategies about 6 days in, where we got into stand super late.
After about a week of long sits in the stand, the weather had finally cleared up a little bit, and we had a bull come in and really put on a show for us. Presented multiple shot opportunities, but he just wasn't the bull that we were looking for.
good day to kill a bull.
Gosh. Look at him. Look at that. Good grief.
The last 3 days, as far as elk hunting goes, from my perspective, is probably 3 of the best days I've ever had.
Let's go find another one.
He's probably gonna have to step out.
I'm good at what I do. How many yards?
Maybe 20.
Last day we had an epic stalk.
We were able to make moves on these elk that under any other circumstances would be impossible to do. The elements had basically taken away the elk's sense of sight, taken away their sense of smell, and taken away their sense of hearing.
Just gonna keep pushing.
29. Stick fuck. After the shot, we decided to back out, give the bull some time. Weren't sure on the shot placement because of the fog. Came back and looked at the footage. Decided to go back in with some help, thinking that it would just be a pack out.
Guys, he shot from those rocks to those rocks. This was the last track we found of him. So we tracked him to here. This is where he kind of stood and was sick.
Yeah. He stood here and paused, and then we watched him just
and his cows
disappear right around the trees.
Cows walked right down the road.
Yeah. Like after the shot, after he went down
Well,
there?
yeah, while we sat and kind of sat over there and waited. He was just sat here sick.
Ryan and I each put on another 14 miles that following day. I think we gridded a total of 56 miles. Even with all that effort, because of the rain and the snow and the sleet, we were just unable to find any sign whatsoever. You hear fellow bow hunters talking all the time that if you've never wounded an animal and not found it, that you haven't bow hunted long enough. This is the first time that it's happened to me, that I've mortally wounded an animal and haven't been able to find it. We just felt like that if we put in enough miles or put in enough effort, covered enough area, that we were bound to find him.
I know this was hard for Kyle emotionally. I hope he's not too hard on himself.
At the end of that 28-day season, walking off the mountain was disappointing.
Bow hunting is bow hunting. Success rates on a unit like this top out at 30%. And that's success being defined as a kill. This wasn't a kill type hunt. We were going for one of the best bulls to ever walk this state. And his odds of success on that was probably well under 1%. He worked really hard. I'm super proud of him. I think looking back, we could have changed a few things, but hindsight's always 20/20. This is bow hunting.
It took me some time to really look back and reflect on the hunt and how everything went. And not everything went the way we had hoped, but that's part of being a bow hunter, and I love bow hunting. I love the scheming, the strategy, the chess match of trying to outsmart these animals on their own home turf. Couple that with the encounters that we had on this hunt, from having bulls under a tree stand, chasing bugles in the dark timber, glassing big bulls in the low desert country, multiple shot opportunities, and sharing it with some of my best friends. This hunt was everything that I wanted it to be.
This was probably one of the greatest elk hunting weeks of my life, and I hope that someday I get to repeat something like this, even though it was really hard for a little bit. There was a stretch where it was just quiet, it was hot, and it was hard, but I enjoyed all of it.
In the world today, it's so easy to get caught up on taking that perfect photo to feel validated, and we lose focus on what really matters. If you can make memories and friendships that last a lifetime, for me, that's what life's all about.
Is he what I want? Is he what I bought the tag for?
Sure.
No numbers.
Yeah.
Like, you know what you've killed.
Oh, and that's just it. Like, if he gives me a wow factor, that's
it.
Yeah. If he doesn't have a wow factor,
I say send it because I want to see a big bull on the ground.
okay.
Send it.
everyone, this is Lane Walter, and I want to thank you for taking your time to watch the Full Draw Film Tour this year. When I attended my first Full Draw event over 10 years ago, I was inspired by films from guys like Donnie Vincent, Jason Matzinger, and the Born and Raised crew. I set a goal for myself to have a film in the tour one day, and a few years later, I was lucky enough to achieve that goal. Since then, I've had a part in some other films in the tour, and this year, I'm blessed enough to have another film in the tour. I really hope that you enjoy the film that I have in the tour this year. It's the first time that my wife and I have taken both of our kids on a backcountry elk hunt here in Colorado. I hope it's half as special to you as it is to me, and that you enjoy it.
I didn't miss him. He's dead right here. Yeah, the big one.
Wow, look at that big elk. Good job, Dad. Good job, Daddy.
Thanks, guys.
I thought I was blessed 2 years ago when I killed my biggest bull on a solo backcountry hunt. How could it get any better than that? Well, last year, my wife and I got to take our 2 sons on their first backpacking hunt.
This is gonna be interesting.
Couldn't hold you, but I dream that way sometimes.
These have good grip. Look at
In the old days we'd rage, but have you ever in your mind dreamed as far as a fire in the ocean, or a highway to the stars? I could dream my way back to your arms. Hold my breath till I suffocate. In a time and place in my mind, will I ever see your face? Will I ever hold you again?
How were you saying it?
chipmunk.
It's chipmunk. say chip.
Chipmunk.
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 Yeah, see, you got it.
We've heard an elk screaming for the last 2 hours over here, a couple hundred yards away, so we're gonna go and make a move, huh? You guys are gonna be super quiet, right? We're gonna be quiet.
Quiet, but not super quiet.
At least he's honest. We're gonna sit right here, and Mom's gonna go down there. We're gonna call. We're gonna be really quiet. If you guys see something, you gotta reach over and tap me. You just reach over and tap me, okay?
Have you ever in your mind dreamed as far as a fire in the ocean, or a highway to the stars? I can dream my way back to your arms. Back to your arms.
This is getting that way.
It's heading that way. What's it do?
so I can practice. Okay.
This is awesome, Mom. You're lucky you shot this because I thought we would not get any elk, but we did.
Why?
It's a big fat boy.
What boy now? I thought it was pretty fun because of the hiking and the stalking and everything.
Yeah, and that's a chickbug hunting because we almost killed a chickbug.
Nice.
That's possible.
Okay, so guys, what do you think? How? You gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Ready to pack it out to camp?
Have you ever in your mind dreamed as far as a fire in the ocean or a highway to the stars? I can dream my way back to your arms. Back to your arms.
It was digging deep. Mom.
What?
Daddy, you know that gas station again? Derek Wolf.
Yes, I'll send this to Derek Wolf. Don't worry.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Check out the next episode here. If you want to see a bonus episode featuring Outfitters for Hope and how to win this e-bike, check it out here. To get entered for all of our giveaways coming up, click the link here. All right, good luck this fall.